What up, fam? So I got two Brick Veteran FA-18 fighter jets. One I'm going to turn to an F, and the other one I'm going to leave as the E model. And I am super psyched about this. The reason why is because the F-18 Hornet was the reason why I joined the Marine Corps. So let's rewind just a little bit. You know when you're a little kid and the teacher asks you what you want to be when you grow up? I already knew I wanted to join the military. I have a long history of veterans that served in multiple conflicts throughout this century for the United States. The Army, the Navy, the Coast Guard, none of the Marines. I am the first Marine in my family. So when I was in elementary, I knew I was going to join the Army like my father, who is a Vietnam veteran. Until I saw the movie Independence Day with Will Smith. In the movie, Will Smith and the Black Knights are Marine fighter pilots. And I asked my pops, what is a Marine? And he pretty much said, they just guard ships. I found that to be a little BS, so then I did some research on my own and I found out they were better than them. Sorry, that's just the egotistical Marine that's inside all of us. Right then and there that I knew I wanted to be a fighter pilot for the Marine Corps. Come 9/11, some of you are old enough to remember this day, clearly, while the rest of you just weren't alive yet, let alone a thought. And soon after Iraq popped off. So with a lot of my friends joining the military to either go fight in Afghanistan or Iraq, I wanted to do my part as well. And when I graduated high school at 17, I enlisted into the Marine Corps. My whole plan was go enlisted, go to college right afterwards, become an officer, and then try to become a pilot in the Marine Corps. Little did I know that becoming a fighter pilot in the Marine Corps is very hard. Why? Because technically it's kind of political. We don't have that many squadrons out there. In fact, the Marine Corps is very small, so opportunity to do specific things is not given like they are in the Army, Navy, or Air Force. Marines, you have to be lucky to get certain jobs that are sought after. Fighter pilot in a fixed-wing aircraft is one of them. But my dreams were crushed in boot camp of all places when I found out that I don't have 20/20 vision. You can't be a fighter pilot without 20/20 vision. Not even corrective surgery. I mean, afterwards you can, but not in the Marine Corps. So I was devastated. I literally cried in boot camp. And there's nothing you can do about it. There's no paving the way forward, pushing through, none of that sparkle BS that you would say to someone when they fail. It is what it is. That's the reality of it. Fast forward to present day. I still love the F-18. I've seen the F-18 multiple times. I've communicated with them as a radar operator. I've seen them do some serious damage to the enemy in Afghanistan. It's still my favorite aircraft. And that's the reason why I'm super psyched to have this as a Lego set. I didn't care who made it. I just wanted it to happen. Made out of Lego. I got two of them from Brick Veteran. I have the E and the F, which I'm going to make two separate videos on. Right now, I'm going to focus on the F because it has the Jolly Rogers, which I just finished a Brickmania's version of the F-14 for that squadron. So I'm going to take the add-on pack to make the F model, which also include the Jolly Roger markings for VFA-103 onto the base model for Brick Veteran, which is the E model. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, there are two different versions of the jet. The FA-18E or F Super Hornet or Rhino are the US Navy's primary air superiority fighter. It's 20% larger than its predecessor, the FA-18C or D models like you saw in Independence Day. The E model being a single-seater while the F has a crew of two. It comes with larger intakes, extra payload capabilities, and enlarged leading edge extensions. The F-18 comes with an APG-79 active electronically scanned array radar which improves its overall mission capabilities and supportability. The fighter also used an advanced targeting forward-looking infrared, joint helmet-mounted cueing system, and multifunctional information distribution system. Thank you Google and Northrop Grumman for that information. The aircraft first saw operations 2002 in Iraq, and well, like I've said before, it was fun to watch these guys fly around and blow some stuff up. Strike Fighter Squadron 103, previously named the Sluggers, took over the name Jolly Rogers after the deactivation of VF-84. At the time, flying F-14B Tomcats into the early 2000s, VF-103 or from 2005, VFA-103 flies the FA-18F Super Hornet and is based out of Naval Air Station Oceana, Virginia. The squadron's radio call sign is Victory and is assigned to carry Air Wing 7 aboard the USS Eisenhower. So here is the Brick Veteran box. Like I said, I have two of them. And here is the add-on pack for the F-18F version and the markings for VFA-103 Jolly Rogers, which you can see right here for Brickmania's F-14 Tomcat, designed by Jucel, Jolly Rogers for the Tomcat, which is a Jolly Rogers predecessor for their fighter aircraft prior to the F-18. So we have one of my two Brick Veteran set boxes, just like any other Brick Veteran boxes, very well done cover, signed signature of Jucel, FA-18E, VFA-143, which is technically the Pukin Dog Squadron, which is the E model that comes with this set. Now you need the add-on for the FA-18F, VFA-103 to turn into that model and squadron. So technically this comes as a Pukin Dog Squadron for the FA-18E model. You'll notice a difference when I make both of the jets. Quick little difference, 1-seater, 2-seaters. So let's open up this box. I love Brick Veterans box. Why? Because you have this like purse snap, automatically snap shut. It's like there's a magnet or something that's in here. I love that. And if you can kind of see, you have the Brick Veteran logo that's subtle in the box, and as well as the Brick Veteran writing. Now, one of the things that I love about Brick Veteran is that they number their bags to make it a more enjoyable experience to build their set. So you can see here, there's a bunch of bags already pre-labeled and numbered. So here's the Minifigco pilot. Now the add-on pack has another pilot in it, because like I said, this model version. Oh no, I dropped some pieces. So the add-on comes with the pieces that you need to make that second cockpit, more printed pieces that you would need to make for the squadron, designed by brick designers, and an extra minifigure because you're going to need 2 of them. Now, where are their instructions? Oh, Christ, look at this thing. So we have Brick Veterans instruction book. It is spiral bound, so it's easier to go through the book without having to bend or crease on the instructions, especially with something this high quality in paper. Certificate of authenticity. Brick Veteran set 10009, set number 34 out of I'm not sure how many. And here's the signature of Jucel. And here is a real life photo of the Jolly Rogers F-18F that's just getting ready for takeoff. Now the jet that I'm making out of this squadron is a showbird, meaning it is their nice good looking bird or fighter jet that they have for ceremony, for display, for whatever. It's the one that looks very, very pretty, the peacock if you were. So like all Brick Veteran instructions, there are these little tiny fun facts scattered throughout the instruction book. Now every Brick Veteran set that I've built thus far has been nothing less than enjoyable because of the number bags and the instructions. There's just something about the color that they use for the light bluish gray that I really, really like. It's kind of bluish. It's not just gray. How am I going to know to build the Jolly Rogers version or the regular Pukin Dogs version? Oh, okay. All right, so I noticed that the back of the book has the instructions to build the Jolly Rogers from the Pukin Dogs. That's good to know. So it'll be easy to switch over from the F-18E to the F-18F models and the squadron change. All right, so let's hurry up and get to building this because I need to build 2 different jets. Ready, set, go. This thing is a beauty. It's an F-18F Hornet. Like, I never thought that I would ever have a Lego set, unless I created it myself, of an F-18. And this is a thing that Lego just doesn't understand. And North America is probably Lego's largest market for their product, and of that, the United States, with a huge military industrial complex. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. Sorry, Lego, for not saving your asses during World War II. This is a part of our life. This is a way of life for many people. There are many other countries in the world where military service is an honor and a privilege. This is the portion of the fan community that doesn't really feel appreciated by Lego, because they shun us away, and it's accepted. We get why. But check this out. If you want to put in a more innocent level for the kids, because that's what Lego's trying to protect, right? The innocence framework of a kid's mind is that any child can make a sig fig of their parent. Like, hey, dad, hey, mom, here's a minifigure of you. And it's a doctor, it's a firefighter, it's a policeman, it's a robber or a burglar. But you know what they can't do? They can't do anyone in the military. So that kind of sucks. But aside from that, I'm gonna get in a video of that in a later time. And like many other military builds behind it, you're bringing something that's nostalgic and merging an innocence behind it that only veterans will understand. And I'm sure a lot of civilians will appreciate. Like, this is just a beautiful looking model. So everything on this jet is printed. The Jolly Rogers insignias, the Navy logo, the stars and bars, the controls in the cockpit, the bomb kills on the side, as well as the rear view mirrors in the cockpit, the in-tank warning signs, as well as the paint scheme for the Jolly Roger logo. One thing that's funny is that Brick Veteran did admit that there should be a fuel tank in the belly of the jet in lieu of the stand placement, but you can have the jet flying straight. You could actually have the jet flying up or even down if you wanted to reverse it. Another pretty section that you don't really get to see unless you're looking at the belly of the plane is the advanced targeting forward-looking infrared. Right next to the fuel tank, so it's kind of hard to see, but you know it's there, and it's another highlighted detail that you would not really notice unless you're actually looking into the jet itself. But all the way around, the silhouette, the missiles, fuel pods, and the tail hook or the resting hook, the 2 turbofan engines, details between the fins, the ailerons. Cody did a really good job mimicking the actual F-18. But let's take a look at the minifigs. So the minifigures are supplied by Minifigco, and it comes with one in the box, and if you get the add-on, another one as well. Both of them are 360 printed, and they're the exact same minifigure, and they don't come with a helmet, mainly because there are different squadrons with different helmets that these F-18 Hornets come with. Minifigco only supplies the body and head. If you look at the minifigure all the way around, he is 360 printed, and the lines I think are what make Minifigco stand out. They're very clean, a little bit more realistic than what you would see Lego come up with if Lego were ever to do something like that. They're treading the line between realism and what toy would look like out of Lego. I think this is the reason why a lot of people like Minifigco, is because of the aesthetic and how it looks. It adds a little flavor to the minifigure itself, which I can definitely appreciate. But looking at the minifigure, he's wearing a flight suit with a survival vest, looks like some pouches. I'm not really sure what is on there. I don't know why that looks like a camera, but it looks good. I like the stitching lines on their arms. So even if you look at the back and the holes within the Lego legs, no nook and crannies left unmarked. And if you were to open the arm, underneath the side, quality printing on the helmet by Brick designers, it just takes it to a new level. And one great thing about this too is that you're not building around the fighter pilots. You can easily slip them both in and out of the cockpit. And the jet is also very swooshable. Everything's pretty sturdy, and there's really nothing that really falls off unless you really bang it around. I am happy to have this. It's such a great design, well done kit design by Cody Jucel, and he has come a long way. I mean, he's a talented designer, and this is his masterpiece right now. I need to get building on that E version so I can have 2 F-18s. Great job, Cody. Great job, Brick Veteran. I look forward to what you guys come up with in the near future, and I'm happy to have this as a set. So let me know what you guys think. If you made it with me all the way to the end of this video, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, like, comment, subscribe below, and I'll see you on the next video. Hi guys. Peace.
And give a great review. You want a heart to heart, sitting on the stoop, and not concerned with the views of the Lego group, cause we're the misfit bricks. This is what we do.